Evening. The first being from the 200 block of William Nye Drive in Zone 3. Officers responded to a dispute with a weapon. It was advised in the call remarks that shots were fired and a female was dragged back into the location. Once officers arrived, they knocked on the door. A male opened the door and immediately shut the door on the officers. The officers then established a perimeter. During the process of establishing the perimeter, two males fled out of the rear of the house. One male returned back into the house. The other male jumped two fences as he was fleeing. When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered an injury to his leg. Officers rendered aid, and he was transported to Grady Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased.
And still, even with the explanation from the police, it still sounds real fishy to me, in my opinion. He says that they were chasing him when they found him injured on the other side of the fence. Then in the same breath, he says that they weren't pursuing him. So which is it? Because it's not like you can just give the police the benefit of the doubt anytime somebody dies suspiciously. The only time I remember somebody dying from a ruptured femoral artery is when Sean Taylor, that played football for the Washington Redskins, was back home in Miami rehabbing when somebody broke into his house and they shot him in the leg and ruptured his femoral artery. And reading up on that artery, if you injure it, you can die within 5 minutes without immediate help. So it's possible, but I'd rather hold my judgment until I see the full body cam footage, because it did take a while before they spoke on it. When it happened, it seemed like they were getting a story together, but who knows at this point. But by them not speaking on it when it happened, that's how all the information started coming out all twisted. Since the 22-year-old guy from North Carolina was the one shot by police near downtown Atlanta, and that everybody was focusing on that crime scene. It just makes me mad as hell, really, that a woman can call the police and report a fake crime because she's mad that her man is going to a party. And then she's basically trying to shut the party down, even going so far as to describe the type of car they would be riding in and the type of clothes that they would be wearing. You can't make this stuff up. This is just like these Karens calling the police on black men, saying that they're in fear of their lives and not realizing that the cops could come. And it seems like it's always one cop out of the pack that's itching to pull the trigger without a warning.
On operator 8715, what is the location of your emergency?
The location is
the cab with the transfer. 1 second, ma'am, for 273 William Nye Drive, Southeast.
273 William Nye?
Yeah.
No, it's 273 William. Oh, you said Nye, NYE, right?
Yes.
And the big red flag to me in the whole situation is somebody calling from another jurisdiction. And then you notice it's like she's watching a crime unfold, getting committed. She's on the phone, you know. Lord help us.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you to Cab. Hello, caller.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Do you need police, fire, EMS?
Actually, both. If you could say both. There was literally a shooting. The house, literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you, the 273. There is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house. And
What's your name?
I'm sorry, what is my name?
Okay. Okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I'm the neighborhood watch.
And like, who do we have in these positions that's of importance, that's answering these telephones? The operator needs more training, more people training to not even ask the girl the question of, how are you a neighborhood watch and you calling from a whole nother district?
basically like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They holding the guns in the air, and then it's like, I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's the situation that's going on right now. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And then they started shooting. She had someone come over there, and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing the area.
How many shots were fired?
I would say 3. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now.